Om Namah Shivaya. I am astrologer rudramohapatra from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Earlier I have said about the Educational Institute in astrology. So today I will elaborate the things a little bit more. I say on topics list venture. So this is one of them. So I have already said you that astrology was approved by UGC in 2001, after which probably Chennai or Maharashtra, I'm not sure, some petition were filed from these two states against it, which was rejected by a Supreme Court. 2005 onwards, many Sanskrit universities have started including the Jyotisha into their discipline. Now, your question is, sir, I'm not a Sanskrit scholar, so how you can learn Jyotisha? And simultaneously, before that, we have ICAS, then by Dr. V.V. Raman. We have Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan by Guruvar K.N. Rao. Now it is known as K.N. Rao's Institute of Astrology. So, Indian Council of Astrological Sciences was much more before, or the foremost organization teaching into astrology. How they differ? See, if you are not a student who is not into Sanskrit formally, not informally, like I also chant Sanskrit sloka, many are there who can chant much more better than me, but formally, they cannot do Jyotisha from Sanskrit University. So, what is the way to learn Sanskrit formally? Plus two arts, then plus three arts with Sanskrit honors or pass, then PG as a Sanskrit as a subject. There you have got Darshana, Vyakarana or some specialization, and a Jyotisha. Jyotisha is actually taught in a very lucid way in the Sanskrit universities. I am not saying this. Many of my friends, why many, all of my friends, those who are faculty in Sanskrit universities, they are saying, they say we are more into this shlokas, Vyakaranas, Chandas, Vedangas. Jyotish as a core discipline, we are not into that because it demands a different kind of lineup. Like need to have knowledge on astronomy, but we are not the physics professor, we are not the mathematics professor, we are not the astronomy professor. However, astronomy is almost not found in universities level. So it's astrophysics. We are not that. We're just in Sanskrit uh, scholar. So how we will teach that? So this is so these universities, to get into this you need to, but they are not the professor, they are not of the multiple discipline, they are not strong in mathematics. They can only teach you the sloka, but they cannot explain you. I'm not saying don't go there. I am just giving my own views on that. And here a student must be art student, not like many days astrologers, those who are into very good academic stream, say it engineering, medical, and after that they are into astrology. On contrary to this, astrological institutes, I am not taking any name. I have said about ICAS, I have said about BBP. There are other institutes like Vishwa Jyotish Vidyapit is a widely used in our eastern India side. Who is good, who is bad, I am not saying. These are institutes. How they are different from universities? Basic qualification they need is plus two, whichever discipline, but I recommend that at least you should have a graduate in any discipline. These institutes that teach Jyotisha, similar thing like reading MBA in a university and reading PGDM in IIM. Because when I was doing my PGDM in XIM, this cat, the other one is JAT, So I was doing that XIM. So it was much more tougher compared to the MBA guys in the universities because we had interaction. They said, no, that's because it is a department in the universities. They have got two, three, four faculties and they have to manage the department. While one institute which is specialized in management education, say it IIM, they have got 20, 30 full-time faculties, visiting faculties, doing research. Most of their faculties, they're writing it. So here comes the beauty. So it is always better to go for this astrological institute where there is specialized faculty, even if you have done in your Sanskrit degree. One thing is, yes, I must say, if you are from Sanskrit background, it is necessary to become a faculty in their department, nothing else. Faculty of Jyotisha, but as your background is from Sanskrit, so they actually say their problem. I mean, I have testimonials, so with all this confidence, I am saying. So Sanskrit University has recently, possibly, this 7 8 days back, now in this November, uh, one institute was organizing one seminar saying astrology in universities. So institutes are definitely a better place to learn Jyotisha specifically compared to Sanskrit universities. There you primarily need to be a Sanskrit scholar first, then Jyotisha. Here it is Jyotisha first, ancillarily Sanskrit. That is the difference. So, and there is no mandates that if you are not doing, not taking an UGC certificate, then only you will not practice. No, the discipline is approved. Jyotirvigyana is approved. So, any institute which is imparting this Jyotirvigyana, keeping some line with the university's curriculum, not of his own, including this Lal Kitab, Kali Kitab, Nili Kitab, pertaining to the principles of Hindu astrology is well enough. And these institutes are open to even the persons who are of non-Indian origin. Like any Indian can handle Sanskrit, but if a Russian is coming on other. So this is a better place where you can learn astrology. However, wherever or from where you learn astrology, it matters that how much you invest your own time, money in reading books, writing research papers, and presenting the same in various national and international astroforums. Easy astrology, very good. Like Guruvar Ken Rao say, MPCTL, what? Marriage, P is profession, C is children, L is livelihood. So these are the words people will ask. So you don't need to that much research for that. But to write, to present, or to be a thorough astrologer, to learn the essence of astrology, it is your own effort wherever you come from. So do not confuse between the Sanskrit university even or even the institutes is providing Jyotisha course. All of them are valid, but this is one mandate. Do not practice astrology without any certificate. Honorary certificates apart. Honorary certificates apart. You go to a conference, somebody is giving you some doctorate, some this title, Jyotisha Martanda, Jyotisha Pravina. No, you need to go for a study, even if it is online, but it is a study. Online study, I actually prefer because time saving, money saving, much more convenient. Huh? So, but systematic curriculum study you have done and you have earned one certificate, not purchased. You have earned one certificate that matters. Any institute of your choice, of your convenience. If you are not from Sanskrit background, Sanskrit universities that are giving professional courses, other things will also that must not be helpful because the faculties there are more into the Sanskrit colors. They are the Sanskrit colors. They are not the astro instructors like you find in various institutes. People hailing from bureaucracy, engineering background, medical background, or even simple humanities background like me come up and give lecture. Like you might heard about Rupa Bhatti, no personal promotion, a very good researcher indeed. She said that my primary learning is astrology. After 10 to 15 years of astrology learning, I shifted to astronomy. Now she is into astronomy and presenting various papers and dating back events by astronomical methods. There are many other methods. Radiocarbon datings, when you date some artifacts, dendrochronology, if one. So it's not like that. So astronomical dating back. So this is what is the difference, the beauty, and the lacunae of Astrological Institute and the Sanskrit universities. This is all for today. If you have not seen my video on where to read astrology or something like that, please go through that. This is just an addition to that video. This is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, I will come up with another new video soon. Till then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.